basically an overview of what you guys are going to be doing today is listening to different media people talk, from the radio to the daily paper to my alternative paper that comes out once a month. I know some of the stuff that you guys are interested in is trying to get information out and share information with the media. I rely on the community for a tremendous amount of information. And it's the front part of the paper. It's called the Brass Torch. These are all press releases. So how do I decide what gets in and what doesn't?
Words you have to remember is when you call a newspaper and you say, I have a local news event. Local news event. Because people want in our communities to know what's happening local. It's important for you to know that you're very important to the newspapers. And we are in a position of wanting to help you to fine-tune your reporting. If you mention people from the area served by that publication, that's what an editor is going to be looking for.
So this is really timely to get a pep talk on how to effectively position the public relations messaging. We're changing to a different media now, or medium. Radio. Tom Shute is here with us from WATR, 1320 AM.
You know, years ago, you would just broadcast and it would just go for miles and miles and miles and with almost no interference. Today that is a bit different. It's more difficult to reach out to everybody because of the major growth of communications. Find your niche audience and serve that audience. Our strength is that we are locally oriented, issue oriented, that we have local talk, local news, and locally, area oriented programs. That's our strength, and it works for us. Keeping involved with people in our various communities and keeping involved in so many social activities is what I find to be a great part of broadcasting. And I think if you're in radio or television or any form of public relations, you need to like people. You need to like to be out and be with people.
The interesting thing here is that one of the stories on the front page was Germany's Jews pledge support by plebiscite. They were supporting the changes in Germany in 1934. You know what's going to happen.
I'm trying to ask the questions that need to be answered in behalf of the reader. What does the reader need to know? It's the job of the reporter and the editors to figure out the context of facts and try to present them in a fashion that makes sense to you as a reader. The other thing that you didn't put in your definition of news is accuracy. And that's our cardinal rule. That's like job one. News is alive, and it's always changing. The newspaper is the only manufactured product in the world that is completely different every day. It's never the same.
The thing that's amazing to me is there are 34 international networks, 16 different languages, 190 countries. ESPN, not knowing it at the time, has changed, obviously, the way sports is viewed and just the sports world in general. What people are looking for in the advertising world, men 18 to 34, and by that, we are the leaders far and away in delivering those kind of audiences. It's not a local network, it's not a regional network, it's a countrywide, we have countrywide responsibility with fans all over.
We've had a trip through print media and radio and TV, and now we'll tie it all together, how you can use electronic media and all of that good stuff.
We are a full-service marketing company that works with companies to craft a message and then to utilize all the different media that you learned about today to get the message out there to try and grow their business and to try to, elicit some type of feeling about their business, be it what they do. Yeah, I am involved very much so with the community hear other communities, other chambers as well. And that's a big part of what I got out of this program. It was an understanding of, you know, the whole leadership side of business. Very, very important.